My name's Darrell Ens. I've been with Redhead. I started in 1996. I started actually as a work ed student through my high school. I got positioned with Redhead equipment, so I would have been the fall of 96 in my grade 12 year. So I started in shipping and receiving in Saskatchewan. I worked there for probably 4 years. And then I took a transfer to our Lloydminster branch to do front parts counter, and I actually quit Redhead equipment and bought a business with my brother, and we had that for a couple years, and we sold it, and I came right back to Redhead. We'd moved to Swift Current, so started back at Swift Current in 2005. Yeah, in 07 I started selling farm machinery here, so from 07 to now I've been selling farm machinery, so no, it's been good. Our Swift Current branch, we have so much staff that's been around for so long. There's such a good chemistry here, I think, and there's a good culture in this branch. We have a lot of people that just go the extra mile here, I find anyway, and our customers would attest to that because I hear it all the time. Like, guys will phone and say, well, you know, this person in your shop did this for me, or if I didn't have this guy to talk to on the phone, I don't know where I'd be, or I called in at night and this certain mechanic told me how to change something on my sprayer at 7 at night and I was going again. He said, and I don't know what we would do without that type of experience. And I think because we have so many guys that have been here so long, we have so much knowledge. It's probably cliche and everybody says it, but I think it is the people. I always feel you can't develop really strong relationships by having too many people involved or not having the longevity of a staff member to keep dealing with the same person all the time. So I think that we have that. I mean, when I started even in 96, there is numerous people now that I can still talk to or find within our company, and I worked in numerous stores that still work with Redhead equipment. So I mean, I don't know if you find that all the time like we have, and I think even in our area we have a really strong dealership because of the people we've managed to keep here, and that's a good culture, and that's the staff has to get along and the staff has to gel. The customers have come in and said, you know, I like coming into your store because I feel comfortable, right? Like your parts guys are friendly, they say hi, they smile, and all that seems kind of like trivial, but it actually matters. I find solutions are so much easier to find when you're more comfortable with the people and they know you and you know them and you know what their expectations are. And I think a lot of my customers know what to expect from me now, and I think we all give each other that benefit of the doubt, and that's a really good part of this job, is just that type of relationships. One of my customers' kids, they had bought a quad track and I gave them a toy quad track to go with, and so gave it to Connor. Well, he was so impressed with this quad track, he had to make a sign, and the grandma actually brought it in. So my son was in when my oldest son was quite young at the time. He's like, Dad, he says, where did that picture come from? Who drew that? I said, oh, it was one of my customers' sons. Oh, okay, just wondering. And I think it was 2 days later, Nathan had come in and drew the one next to it. He was like, well, I can make one of those too. So then I had to frame both of them. This is going back numerous years. I'm sure Connor I think he's gonna graduate high school now, so that's going back a little while. My daughter, actually, she's been out in the front here. She actually tried to sell one of my customers my business card for $2. The customer said, well, the apple don't fall very far from the tree.